It's hard to remain calm when something or someone or some individuals you believe in get attacked for things that, first of all, are not true and that they had no part in. My name is Tom. This is True Tom. Welcome back. Let's get into the video. This story out of Florida, where a grandmother was killed when a Tesla vehicle entered her home, basically. And now she is gone. First of all, let me just say my heart goes out to this family. It's so tragic and it's so sad. And this type of thing must be prevented in the future. So my thoughts and prayers are with those people who are affected by this. Now let's get past that, because there have been some disgusting comments and accusations regarding this incident. And to blame Elon Musk for this is, quite frankly, unfair. We all know, and if you don't, I'm telling you maybe for the first time, the data has already shown that this individual had their foot on the gas pedal or the electric pedal, flat on the floor. Not just before the accident happened, but also after the accident happened. Now, previous to that, the vehicle was in full self-driving. I'm in full self-driving right now. If I push on either one of these pedals, the brake or the accelerator, the car will remove itself from full self-driving. The car at that point is human-driven. Now, I don't know what happened to this individual. I'm presuming that there was some form of a medical scenario. I don't know. I'm hoping it wasn't a suicide attempt. I'm hoping they didn't, drop their phone on the floor and go to reach for it and lose track of what they were doing. We've all done stupid stuff like that in the past and are very lucky that we didn't kill ourselves or somebody else. But this happens a lot. Accidents happen a lot, and mostly they're caused by humans, not by full self-driving. Ashok Alaswamy has already made a statement because they have the data. My car is recording as I speak to you. It knows exactly what I'm doing, and it knows exactly when I'm in full self-driving and when I'm not. Anyway, he made a statement. Elon made another statement very similar, and they were attacked for lying. The media are lying about this story. They know the truth, but they're spinning the story so that they get more clicks. I had a conversation the other day with somebody, and we talked about the fact that there was a time when journalists would get fired for lying. Now they get fired for telling the truth. It's all about clicks. On top of that, Tesla does not advertise. You need to understand, traditional legacy, Neanderthal, dinosaur media, however you want to label them, they don't survive with advertising. And all you have to do is turn on your local TV station, your local NBC, ABC, CBS, whatever it is, and just look at who the commercials are. Many of them are automobile manufacturers. Ford, GM, Toyota, Kia, Honda, everybody, you name it. Tesla doesn't advertise. They don't like that. There is no benefit to them to tell the truth about Tesla. But as far as I'm concerned, they've taken this to a whole new, very disturbing level. The fact is, had this car that this gentleman was driving, and I specify driving, the car wasn't driving him at this point. Had the car been left alone to drive him, this accident would never have happened. And I can say that with total 100% confidence. Full self-driving is safer than humans. Full self-driving is smarter than humans. My car is not a car when it's in full self-driving. It's a very sophisticated, highly intelligent, technologically advanced robotic system. It has more eyes than any human. Its reaction time is faster than any human. Ashok Alaswamy is a wonderful human being. Have I met him? No. I know a lot of people who have. I know a lot of people who have worked for him or worked with Tesla in general. The Tesla AI team care about one thing and one thing only: safety. Safety has and always will be top priority for the Tesla company. I find it disgusting that greedy media who are totally focused on money and profits are trying to drag down the #1 auto manufacturer in the United States. Tesla Model Y and Tesla Model 3 are the most American-made manufactured vehicles currently in the United States. The only drawback is there's no profit in that for the media. These cars save lives. They don't take lives. As I drive today, I'm driving from Brewster, New York to Charleston, South Carolina. I can guarantee you at some point I will hit traffic jams. Sometimes in Virginia, for sure, around the Washington area. And oddly enough, I came across the George Washington Bridge earlier, and I was so early. I came across there at like 6 in the morning that the traffic hadn't hit yet. So it was a smooth ride past there. But most of the time, when I'm sitting in traffic jams, it's because of accidents. And you can almost tell when you come up on an accident. Many times they're fender benders, thank God. You can almost tell what has happened. Somebody was on their cell phone or in some way, shape, or form simply not paying attention. That's what's causing the accidents. My car, if I don't face forward for 48 seconds, within 48 seconds, my car will flash a blue screen. If I still don't respond by looking out the window or touching the steering wheel to take it out of that mode, the car will eventually flash a red steering wheel on my screen, and it will pull over to the side of the road and stop. Because it must know at all times that it has human supervision. Now, I know we don't need that anymore, but this is an over-cautionary, unbelievable focus on safety by Ashok Alaswamy and his team, who work for Elon Musk. The requirement is that these cars be safer. And now you see why. Even an accident that's not the fault of full self-driving is getting national headlines. This will hurt Tesla temporarily. This will hurt Elon Musk temporarily. This will hurt me as an investor temporarily. But I want you to hear me right now. This will hurt people in the general population more than me losing a few bucks on the stock, or than Elon losing a few sales for a couple of months, or than Ashok trying to rack his brain and figure out what great technology he can now put in the car to stop this in the future. People will lose lives because of this. That life wasn't caused, the loss of the life of this wonderful, wonderful lady was not caused by Tesla, but the lies and the stories that the media are putting out there are going to cost lives. There's probably somebody right now who is thinking about buying a Tesla, changing their mind. Who knows what happens? The faster, I'm going to record something right now because my car is navigating its way through a construction zone, and it does it so incredibly beautifully. So let me just record this real quick. I can record on my screen now, and you will see the videos later because I usually post them here or on X. And it's always to do with the amazing stuff that this car does in full self-driving. But, oh my God, where was I? People will lose lives because of a greedy media. We need to move faster towards autonomy. We need to get more people, or as they say, more asses in the seats of these Teslas in full self-driving than any other vehicle. Go ahead and challenge me on that. I'm just telling you right now, nobody has what we have. And don't let them tell you that Blue Cruise or some other bullshit technology is better than this. There is nothing currently better than this. This is not just going to hurt Tesla. It's going to hurt Waymo. And although I don't believe the Waymo technology and the use of LiDAR is going to work over time, I have to give kudos to Waymo for plowing the roads. I like to refer to Waymo as plowing the roads for Tesla. They go into these cities and states, they start up their services, and they have to jump through hoops and hurdles with governments which are way behind on this stuff. They plow the road, and then Tesla comes in behind them, and eventually that paradigm will shift. There will be an inflection point, and you will see Tesla robo-taxis and cybercabs everywhere, including possibly mine. I will be able to go to sleep at night and send my car to work while I sleep, because it will not need a driver. I can't imagine the pain from this family. But we have got to push back on the media. We have got to expose their lies. And I spent all day yesterday going through X and going through YouTube and going through videos and commenting on these videos that they're putting out, that the national media, all of them, are putting out, spinning this story. And they spin it just enough to where it gets the clicks that they want. And, you know, you can sue them all day long, but they're very careful, because there's always that one part in the video or in the story where they'll say something like, Tesla have already came out and said that the car was not in full self-driving at the time, but there's still an ongoing investigation. But by then, the person who they have manipulated into clicking just on the headline and grab their attention even for 30 seconds or a minute, they already got the clicks. They already made the money. They've already sold the advertising to somebody else. And I can guarantee in that advertising, they're either selling you a drug you don't need, selling you a car that you don't need, or selling you the lies about a car that they're trying to convince you is safer than this car that I'm sitting in. I'm telling you right now, there is no other car on this planet safer than my car with full self-driving hardware 4 14.3.4, and it gets better every day, and every update this technology gets better, and every update they fix another glitch. Now we can argue here all day long about it doesn't park me where I want to go, it goes the wrong way, it should be over here when it's over there, or I don't like the way this feels, or it hogs the left lane, or it hits potholes. Yeah, there's a lot of things, definitely. But it's not driving into grandma's house by itself. It's just not. And I'm going to say this one more time. I am so sorry to this family. Thank you so much for watching. We have a saying in the Tesla community: if you love your family, you will put them in a Tesla. Leave it in full self-driving. I don't know what the outcome of this investigation is going to be. I believe the person who was in that Tesla operating the vehicle is alive. Thankfully, we didn't lose 2 lives. But 1 life is too many. I have never in my life been so confident in a technology than I am in this one. I truly, truly believe this. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you for coming back. Shout out to Ashok Alaswamy. Those of us who know. We highly respect you for what you're doing with your AI team at Tesla. Thank you.